Hey, Carlton, good to speak with you again.
Good to see you.
Now, we've seen many stories, Carlton, about Hurricane Katrina. What made you all want to try and tell this story about what happened at Memorial?
Sherry Fink's book is just, I think, the most exceptional piece of material about this specific set of events that happened during Hurricane Katrina. And she tells the story of what happened in Memorial Hospital during the 5 days that follow Hurricane Katrina. And I think in burrowing in and telling the story about this one specific place, she also it also serves as a metaphor for what happened in New Orleans in general. And it's just a story. When I read her book, it just got inside my head and never left. And it was just something I was desperate to get to the screen.
Now, obviously, this series is based on a true story, of course. You all use the actual news footage at times, too, within the scripted portions of the series as well. So, how did you all decide when and where to use that footage and to not overuse it?
I mean, I think those would just come down to aesthetic choices that John Ridley and I made as the filmmakers here. We were trying to provide context for the events that were going on in this hospital. You know, the story is pretty insular, and we're inside the hospital for a big chunk of it. And we felt it was important to kind of give the audience some context, to show them what was going on, to remind people of what prominent newscasters like Anderson Cooper or David Muir were saying as they were covering this storm. And just to give people some context and real understanding of what was going on at the time these events were taking place in this hospital.
And really quickly, speaking of John Ridley, what was it like teaming up with John to work on this project?
I mean, teaming up with John Ridley was just a dream come true. I mean, he was a filmmaker who I had admired greatly from afar, and admire even more now, having had the chance to collaborate with him for the last 2.5 years on this project. He is a incisive, unique, and talented filmmaker who's also just deeply humanistic. And he just brought so much to the story, and I'm really so lucky to have been able to work on it with him.
And you can catch the first three episodes of 5 Days at Memorial when it premieres on Apple TV Plus on August the 12th. Carlton Cuse, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.